Hi friends, I'm Mikey from Electronic Kim, and today we'll talk about 7-zip archives, how to open 7-zip files on Mac, how to compress files, and a bit of history about this archive type. But before we start, I ask you to subscribe to this channel and press like. First of all, why do we use the 7Z archive type if zip is available to everyone? That is because it is better at compressing files. In 2011, TopTenReviews found that the 7Z compression was at least 17% better than zip. If you create a 100 GB archive in 7Z, you will save about 17 GB of your storage space. But there is an interesting thing. By default, Mac cannot create a 7Z archive with standard functionality of the system. In Finder, you can just simply unpack it and see what's inside. For some, it's enough, and they really don't need more functions, but not for me. Since I started using Commander 1 in my daily routine, I forgot about the problem of how to create a 7Z archive on a Mac. Let me show you how it works. If you have never used it before, you can download it from the App Store or the developer's website using the link in the video description. Then, after installation, run the app and you will see two panels. Choose any panel and go to the folder containing the file you want to compress. In the other panel, choose the target folder in which 7Z archive will be created, or choose it in the archive creation window. Select files you need. Then click on the archive icon in the top right corner or use the fast command. Then select the type and compression level. Also, you can add passwords for your safety. Now, let's talk about extracting files. If you use Commander 1, you can just open it, look inside, take the file you need and close it like a simple folder. Great? Just like in Windows. When I started using Mac, I couldn't understand why this simple function didn't work in Finder. Also, you can unpack it in a classic way, like in Finder. But if you think that's all, I'm going to make you happy. If you open a 7Z archive and understand that there is a file missing, you can simply add it to that archive without having to extract and compress it again. I've finished with the 7-zip for Mac, and now I will share with you the features that I use every day in Commander 1. It works not only with 7Z, but also with RAR, Zip, TGZ, and others. And the great thing about Commander 1 is its ability to connect to different cloud services like Google Drive, OneDrive, Dropbox. You can upload and download files without limits, and it works like a simple folder. I think it's more comfortable than using separate custom apps for each service. So you can watch another my video about how to upload files to Google Drive right here. I forgot that if you open Google Drive in your browser and look inside the archive, you can do this without downloading this archive. In the Google Drive app, you need to download this archive and extract the files to see what's inside. With Commander 1, you don't need to download the archive to view its contents. Commander 1 also has its own search system, which can find files inside archives, even in cloud storage. You can find a great video about how to find files on your Mac. The developers gave me a promo code for a 15% discount on the premium features of Commander 1. And after all the information in this video, you need to try Commander 1 on your Mac. It has a great functions for your daily routine. Video right here. Thanks for watching. I will be glad to see you as a subscriber of our channel. Bye.